This is the third straight time you guys have lost Game 1 to the Warriors. What is it about this first game that makes it so hard for you guys to take?
They're tough at home. We know that. I mean, they probably lost 9 games or 8 games over the course of 3 seasons. So we know coming into this building they're going to play. It's going to be, you know, a tough game for us. But just getting a chance to, you know, see how they play, the style of play, how fast they play. You can't really simulate that in practices. You know, you got to really get out here and get a chance to do it firsthand. And when we experienced that and we're able to adjust, we're a lot better.
If there was one thing that stands out to you about them, whether it's speed or whatever, what was it for tonight?
KD.
He's just, obviously he hasn't been here in the last 2 finals. I mean, what is it about him? What kind of impact does he make? How does he change things?
Well, I mean, you take one of the best teams that we had ever assembled last year, you know, that we saw in the regular season and in the postseason, you know, and then, you know, in the offseason you add a high-powered offensive talent like that and a great basketball IQ like that, you know, that's what stands out. I mean, it's no ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, it is what it is, and, you know, we got to figure out how to, you know, how to combat that, you know, which is going to be a tough challenge for us, but, you know, that's what stands out.
What is the thing you're most disappointed about of this Game 1?
It's no time to be disappointed. I think that just thinking about the next game, things that we can correct going forward. They capitalized a lot on our mistakes. And a lot of transition, easy baskets that we can't allow going into Game 2. So definitely a lot of things we can correct and get better at. You know, watch film tomorrow and go from there.
You guys had a lot of turnovers, especially in the first half. Do you contribute that more to the Warriors' defense or just been a little sloppy after the long layoff?
Probably a little bit of both. You got to credit their defense. That's why they're number one defensive team. But we had something that we could control, and we talked about before we come into the series. Like, our best defense is going to be our offense, of taking care of the basketball. Not a lot of turnovers, and tonight we had 20. That's way too many against this team.
From your perspective, what went wrong in that third period? The game was still within reach, and then they broke it open late in the third.
Turnovers. And, you know, that wasn't just the third quarter, it was the whole game, you know, and it started with myself, you know, having some turnovers, especially in the first half. You know, I pride myself on not turning the ball over, and I did it too much. So, you know, 20 turnovers for 21 points on the road and 56 points in the paint. You know, we did a great job of covering the three-point line, but other than that, you know, they played a hell of a game.
So much was made about the layoff for both teams. Would you attribute to any of the thoughts of rust being a factor in your play tonight as a team?
Well, there's no way you can simulate the Warriors' offense. So when you come out here and no matter how greatly prepared you are, you know, going against them and being in the game is totally different. So, you know, glad that we got Game 1 out of the way, and you know, to have this type of game and have an effort that we put forth, you know, there's definitely some things that are correctable. So. You know, just go forward, you know, continue to have a mindset that, you know, the goal at hand, which we want to accomplish, is going to be definitely a tough one. So Game 1 of the series is done, and, you know, now we move on to Game 2.